Welcome to Tech Fever, Play Everything's weekly tech podcast right here on youtube.com/play everything, where we talk about all the tech news of the week, from home theater to smart home to AI and robots and everything else in between. If you want to get a question read on the show, go ahead and send it into techfeverpodcast@gmail.com. I'm your host, Mike Doherty, and alongside me as always is Kevin Coello.
Robots.
Oh my gosh. already starting with the sound effects.
You know what I mean?
You're so proud of yourself. Those are fake laughs.
Yeah.
Everybody can tell, you know?
What?
I said those are fake laughs. Everybody can tell.
That's not a fake laugh. I
No.
did something that I thought was fucking hilarious. what was it? What's a fake laugh about it? Why are you not centered in your screen?
Huh? It's my desk setup, all right? I understand this is not ideal. Tombo's not here running the show today, so I'm running everything.
I heard he got stabbed.
Yeah, it got stabbed. It was a bloody scene, but he's all right, you know? He'll be back maybe next week.
I'm just saying, why don't you scoot over just like 8 inches to the left?
Oh, it's the wrong way. You're right. Well, no, because my mic's right here. It doesn't go any farther either. It's also an
that
issue.
can't be right.
No, it is. My mic arm's not that big.
You can't go like, whoa, shit, almost dropped my bun cake, my lemon bun cake.
How's that treating you?
Last piece. It's pretty good. I'm having it with a glass of milk, and I am enjoying the fuck out of myself right now.
Oh man, Kevin, how you been? Oh, okay. Thank you for eating in the middle of this.
I timed that poorly. That's my bad. I fucked up. Dude, I've been doing really good. Yeah, I'm playing with a lot of stuff that I'm excited to talk to you about.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we could just jump right into it because I just got some.
Wait.
What? What's
You asked me earlier today what tech stuff I wanted to talk, or like what if I had anything to bring up, because news was light. You're not good at doing research. You don't keep up with this stuff. That's fine. What is that about? What is that about?
I think that's pretty clear what that's about, you know?
I mean, just be a big boy and say it. You know what
No,
I mean?
I'll
Like, hey,
say
man,
fuck you too.
fuck you.
You know what I mean? But you were in the middle of making a speech. I'm
What?
still a gentleman. You know?
What's up? That's true. You are. All right. More importantly, I totally forgot. I really want to go into the 3A.
We already did that.
Did we?
Yeah. Last week.
No.
Yeah, you talked
No,
about it
but like
today.
that was surface level stuff.
Okay,
I've
so-
now played with it for a week.
Now you're deep into it, huh?
No, whatever. I guess we already did it. So never mind.
You're
Thanks.
engaged. You're at the engagement point now.
No, it's cool. Don't worry about it. We already talked about it.
No, I mean, let's talk about it. I didn't know if you had anything deeper to say. So hit me with it, you know?
It's cool.
Why you gotta be like this right now?
I'm not doing anything.
I hate you so much. 3A and then Elgato stuff for you for the stuff you've been playing with. So tell me about it, baby boy.
Dude, the 3A is really dope. I thought that the small size would affect me negatively, and I think that in very, very small way it does, just where like texting has become harder. I find that I write the wrong words too often because I got them fat sausage fingers.
What about reading?
But other than that, like the screen, really pretty. I don't know, like I haven't looked into like how does it compare to my old screen, but I feel like the notch being gone, it does so much more than I thought it would. Like I don't miss that notch at all, and I feel like this is I hope they continue going with the punch out.
Yeah.
Because it's so much better than what we've had before. As far as speed goes, it feels way faster than the 3XL, which is, you know, that makes sense. There's multiple iterations between that and this. The drawbacks is it is a budget phone, so we don't have the wireless charging, and I miss that a lot. I actually gave Paula my wireless charger because her iPhone supports that, so you know that's a win for her.
Yeah.
But other than that, the battery lasts all day. Like right now, I have 23%, and I've been pretty active. It's nice to have a device that like the Bluetooth works on it.
Yeah.
You know?
And
So that's
also
been-
the screen, you know, it doesn't glitch out on you.
No, yeah. I mean, like being able to see the battery life is like a game changer. You know what I mean? Where it's like that's something I really really was missing out. But like this phone for the price, it's insane. $350 gets you a lot of phone. So I'm really really like shocked at how much I'm enjoying the phone, especially because I thought that the size would be a bigger issue, but no, it's fine.
It's
It
definitely
hurts
an
less
issue.
when it falls on you. You know, when you're like watching porn and you're trying to
Yeah.
stay awake
Uh-huh.
and it falls on your head. Not as bad.
Yeah, I mean, sure, but I feel like it's still an issue. You know, I feel like you're lying to yourself because you made this choice and now you have to live with it.
Oh, with the size?
Yeah.
I mean, like I'll given the option, I'll definitely go with a bigger phone in the future. But it has been nice. Like the big phones create creases in your pockets, and this feels very secure. I've got the Apple case on there too, which feels sturdy as fuck. I don't like the little accent of like mint right here for the button. That pisses me off. But what are you gonna do? I also am never gonna use the headphone jack, and it all there's a cutout there on the cover, and it bothers me so much because it's also not waterproof. So every time I go to the hot tub, I'm a little scared.
Yeah.
Because if I drop it, that's it.
That's the nice thing about if you go like on the higher models of phones. Obviously, that's probably the best budget phone out there, to be honest. I mean, the SE too is pretty highly rated.
They're on. I'd say that they're on par. Obviously, the Pixel camera way prettier. There's no doubt about that. The SE also will probably last longer for anyone that buys it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I mean that's just the beauty of Apple, though. Like
they keep updating their stuff correctly.
Yeah, that's the one thing where it's so you don't realize how nice it is to have the waterproofing until like you need it. You know. Like I was
totally
when I was back at when we were doing the show from my mom's house when I was back there taking care of her. I was at a friend's house and he had a
don't
pool.
Lie. Don't lie.
Yeah, it was. You know.
No, I mean you were there.
No,
and so was she.
No,
that's
she's
not
real
the
sick.
same. Like you went there for emotional support, not actual support.
I was cooking meals, but I was over at a friend's house and he had a pool and I jumped into the pool and I had my phone in my pocket and it just flashbacks to like in before waterproofing when you would jump into like a lake or like a body of water with your phone in your pocket and the panic that you have and it's sitting in rice for like a week. You're trying to like recover whatever you can from it.
I don't understand how you would make that sort of mistake. Like
it happens.
Even now, like last time I took Cecil to this lake by in like San Francisco that like it's like a dog park that like dogs like to swim in.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom was like, "Oh yeah, the I saw some person who like their dog was." They basically had to jump in and rescue their dog, and she's like, "So you know, be ready to do that." My first thought was like, "All right, I guess I would throw my phone on the ground and be like, Mom, get my phone,' and then jump in." Like that was literally my first thought of like, "All right, I gotta secure my phone," and that's when I had a waterproof phone. Like even with a water resistant phone, I was like, there's no reason to risk that sort of thing.
No, I love it. I jumped it and then I was like using it in the pool. It was a whole thing, taking underwater photos. A lot of fun. But also I was real drunk. And that's how those mistakes happen. You know what I mean?
Sure.
You don't think
I
about
get
it.
That. That's a good And it's there's no IP rating on it, which I haven't heard them be like, yeah, no, it'll for sure die if you put it in water. But I have to assume that's what's gonna happen, especially with the like headphone jack.
No, 100%.
But I haven't looked at. Do you know Jerry Rig Everything?
It's a
YouTube channel.
You've brought him up before. I think we've played him on the show before.
He does really really cool analysis of all kinds of phones and he puts them through durability tests. So I'm curious to see how it does. Hopefully he does one for the 3A.
Yeah.
With being it's such a cheap phone. But yeah, I mean, for the money, I'm very, very pleasantly surprised. It doesn't look like, again, rumors all over the place for the Pixel 5 and the 4A 5G, which is a terrible name.
Yeah.
And like, remember, like maybe a month, 2 months ago, we were talking about how like Pixel, they do a good job. Their phones aren't stupid names. They don't have tons of dumb names for phones.
They keep it simple until now.
till now.
Let's hope that's not it though.
It doesn't sound like they're doing a 5XL, right?
No. From the rumors I've seen, no, it doesn't look like we're getting the big one.
Yeah, it does. Like, it looks like the 4A 5G will be an XL size. So like this kind of continues my whole thought of like, I don't know that I want to upgrade this generation past the 4A.
I mean, I'm still trying to get you on the Fold, you know? I feel like that. Sure, on the Pixel line. Dude,
here's the problem.
Dude, I saw a video today. People are probably like, is this the same episode that we had last week? Yes.
No, it's different. I'm talking more in depth.
No, I'm going to completely... Dude, it is so pretty. I cannot wait for that phone. Now, I've had some car issues, so I got to figure that out. In terms of like,
I heard your engine exploded.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it didn't explode. It was something. Anyway, I do want the Fold 2, and I don't know when I'm gonna get it this year. I am gonna get it this year though, before the end of the year. I wish I could get it like at launch. We'll see when they'll announce the release date. That's coming September 1st. Super stoked about it. It looks so pretty, dude. It's gorgeous.
I mean, yeah, it looks beautiful. Yeah, it looks gorgeous.
Lacking,
but,
again, it doesn't have the water resistance, which is a bummer, which I'm going to have to be cognizant of that again. And then I do kind of wish I had S Pen support, even though I'd never use it. It would be nice, though.
I think I was saying, like, it would be cool if they added that. Because, like, just that size of screen, the internal one, I think would work really well, having the S Pen as an option. Yeah, man. Have you heard the rumor about the Pixel 6 and the Pixel Fold?
You were telling me about it last week. Not the 6, though. I really don't. I'm not really sure of the...
The 6 is just going to be a big phone with, like, a prettier screen. But, like, there are also rumors that they're going to make a Fold variant, which, who knows? Probably not true. There were rumors about the watch for so long, and even leaks about the watch, but, like, that ended up not happening, you know? So, I don't know. I don't like Samsung's interface. I don't like that they have an app store. I don't like seeing random apps. You know, just all about. I can't delete.
Super. I think this is gonna be the one that really makes foldables like a little bit more popular than the previous two from the Razer.
I hope so, because it's arguably the most beautiful phone that I've ever seen.
I mean, the Huawei's foldable phone is, I think, better, but again, it's Huawei, so like you can't get it, and also it's, you know, Huawei. But with it being Samsung and them doing what kind of Huawei did with like a full front display, and the way the crease is less noticeable from what I've been hearing from people, like the crease is like way less noticeable, and like, I mean, obviously off angle you're gonna see it a little bit, but you can barely feel it. I am all about it, man. I am so stoked for it. Kevin, you've been talking about Elgato before the show. That's the other stuff you've been playing with. Why don't you jump into it?
Yeah, basically, Elgato reached out to Kind of Funny and sent us a bunch of products. We'll probably talk about it on that stuff. But I've been playing with a bunch of their stuff, and I gotta tell you, I am extremely impressed.
Here we go. Flip-flopping.
Shut your mouth.
You know what I mean?
Shut your mouth.
It's a flip-flopper, ladies and gentlemen.
This is a big moment for me. This is a big moment for me. I have been, for years, recommending Aver Media products for capture equipment. Now, I'm not familiar with the HD60 Plus. I haven't played at all with that. But I have multiple Aver Media capture devices, and they work great. That being said, I've recommended it since the start of the year to 3 different people, including Cheeks, who he got a GC355, I think, which is the live capture portable.
I did the Live Gamer portable, and then I did the Live Gamer portable 2, and then that shit to bed because we were getting grainy footage on our main camera on the C100.
Yeah, that I don't know if that was an issue, because we had it working smoothly and then it just stopped.
Yeah, that's an issue.
Anyways, Yeah, no, definitely, 100%. But I don't know if it's your fault or not. You
No, I
know,
mean, I got the Elgato, the HD one,
you're
the
you're you're
PCI
drifting.
slot
You're
one.
you're drifting. Let me
No,
go
no,
back to
hold
my
on,
story.
hold on.
Nobody cares about your story.
I think that's
Uh,
important because it didn't
I
work for me.
also installed the same card to Blessing and Tim's desk or setup at home, and neither of them, for whatever reason, could get. They couldn't get it to work. Greg Miller was using the same one, GC355, uh, and it worked for whatever reason on his computer. From the research that I'd done, it looks like there's an update, a Windows update that like borked it, but it's been a known issue for like 6 months and it's still not working. So I just don't feel like I can recommend Aver anymore, and it breaks my heart because they had a lower latency than Elgato. But I am gonna be playing with some Elgato graphic the capture cards in the future, and we do use the Cam Link for all our video in Kind of Funny. But they sent over some lights, the multi mount, and a Stream Deck XL. And Cheeks, let me tell you, I am blown away by all three of these products.
Yeah.
Four. The Stream Deck XL is just bigger and more beautiful than the Stream Deck.
Seems so
It's
unnecessary.
Yeah, but I mean, it isn't. It just
Yeah, if
like
you have like a lot of
suddenly
stuff, obviously it's necessary, but like,
right. If you're running like what I do, where I'm running multiple shows, and on top of that, I now have the lights, my voice control, and my hue lights integrated to the Stream Deck. Um, it's really nice to have the extra button space.
mhm.
Um, More importantly, transferring over was the easiest thing I've ever done. I literally plugged it in. There
Right?
was a little pop up that was like, "Hey, you have the Stream Deck. Do you want to copy over all the information to the Excel?"
Mhm.
And I was like, "Yeah, let's do that." And that was it.
Yeah, you can even just
Uh,
copy paste like if there's like a certain one that you do if you use two of
oh
them.
yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
I used it on my phone for a little bit too, where you can just like copy over like because
That's a monthly subscription, right?
yeah, I think it's like $4, $4 or $5 a
Oh
month.
God, I'll be cool about it.
But what I wish you could just pay for it all up front,
Right.
which would be nice.
Yeah.
But no, what's nice about it is like I needed just one show on there, so then I just copied that one show because I have all on my Stream Deck. It's all done by show, so
Mm-hmm.
then I just copy that, paste it over, bada bing, bada boom, all ready to go,
Yeah.
and then I could just do it right there from my phone.
Yeah, like I spent maybe 10 minutes going through all the you can add different things that people have made custom stuff for. And finding Philips Hues was like one of the most exciting things. The fact that I can now do this and it's like, yep, the color's changed.
Badass.
I'm so happy about that. Like I just hit a button and it's like the lights are on now, and I can switch it over to something a different. You can go in there and program them each week, and this is a game changer. Where it's like it's such a silly thing of like, why would you need it? It's annoying to pull out the app and wait those seconds for it to open. You know.
Yeah.
Um. So yeah, these are extremely versatile machines that like really allow you to do so much. Like the fact that like if I wanted to stream, I could do so much with this little integrated board. Um, I love them. Now with the lights, they also integrate into the board, so it's extremely easy to like change the color temperature. Oh, I say that and it stopped working. Hold on.
Yeah.
One of them did. That's weird. This is the first time I've had issues. That's funny.
I was gonna talk
Um,
about it.
yeah, but like you can program it and set it to whatever color you want. We have the key light and the key light air. I use the key light as a fill light and the key light as my main. Yeah.
Yeah.
They work really smoothly. They connect via Wi-Fi. If you don't have a Stream Deck, I feel like it's a little bit annoying because you have to use your phone, or you have to click the bottom right corner. You can open it up, and then there's a little thing that lets you. It's called Control Center, but you have to go into that corner setting to go and change it. So it can be a little annoying, but it's all doable, you know?
Yeah. No, I've been wanting to get the key lights for a while.
Yeah, they're cool. Actually, I think what happened is when I was talking about it earlier, I grabbed it and it fell. I think it maybe switched to the different position. So give me 2 seconds.
Okay, no, you're good. Yeah, no, I've been wanting to get the key lights for a while. I was actually asking you how bright they were to like be able to use them as main lights, which I figured probably wasn't gonna happen. That's why I never like really pulled the trigger on them. But I mean, for like streaming or if you're doing stuff like this, I mean, that's great. Like if you're at a desk and you're doing like video conferencing or you're doing remote podcasts.
Yeah.
Oh, easy there. You're breaking everything, you know? You're just so strong.
Sorry, yeah, moving around. The other thing that I got is one of the multi-mounts. And I freaking love the multi-mount.
Did you get the one with the arm attachment where you can actually like... Oh,
so it attaches to the side of your desk, and then you can put an arm on it with multiple extensions. So here's one of the extensions. This is the little extension. They have one that's like 8 inches and another one that's like 4 inches, right? And essentially you can daisy chain them to make the arm as long as you want and have it bend. So right now I've got one of the multi-mounts up holding the light, and the other one is holding up my Fuji X-T2, which is a big camera. Like it has the battery adapter, so it's a lot of weight and it can hold it up.
That's
I'm so impressed.
Awesome.
Yeah,
sorry to cut you off, but that's fucking awesome.
No worries. So that's actually my shot is a little bit different. It's more straight on. I wasn't able to do that before because of the way I had my tripod. It was like half on my desk and the other half was floating against the wall. So this just seems way more secure, and I can change, like if I wanted to move the light over a little bit more and change the angle, I now have that flexibility that I didn't have before. It's really cool. Yeah, all like these aren't, none of these products are cheap, but like they all work on a level that like I'm pretty shocked by.
I've been telling you that for a while, you know?
No, I don't think so.
So Kevin Coello is a flip-flopper, and that's okay. We still love you. We still accept you.
I still hate iPhones.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. You know, something might come out and you might be like, oh, iPhones are great, you know? Next one.
I don't think so.
Yeah, watch.
I don't think so.
Watch your flip-flopper.
I mean, if they're suddenly like, hey, yeah, you can do whatever you want with the UI, that would be a game changer. And that's my biggest problem with them, the fact that you can't change the what it looks like, really. It has to stay in the format that they give it to you. Yeah, but you know what I mean?
Now we got widgets, you know?
And also you can't sideload. I like sideloading.
Yeah, I mean, they'll do that, and then you'll be like, oh, man, Apple's so great. And then watch. You're going to be using Alexa stuff pretty soon.
Get the hell out, all right? Now you're fundamentally going to get, like if you say I'm going to be drinking Pepsi, I swear to God, I'm going to make you eat this 4A.
We know that's the line in the sand. We know.
Thank you.
That is the line in the sand.
No, but these, like, I legitimately saw the multi-mount, and it was like, it looked like it had a camera on it with the extensions on, and I was like, there's no way it can hold that much weight. Like, my camera must weigh like 4 pounds, maybe more, which is like, I know that sounds light, but like on an arm, that's pretty heavy.
Yeah, I'm so tempted.
And it's right there. Now, I have vaulted ceilings, so you can't see it, but like above me is at an angle. Like right now, I'm touching the ceiling right now, right?
Yeah.
And so to get the camera to fit there on the stand, I had to like do a like M pattern with the actual stand. And it works. It's just holding where I left it. It's just blowing my mind.
You didn't get that the Wave? Mike?
No, I mean, they have sent it to us, but unfortunately it's stuck in China at the moment.
Okay.
We're hoping that they're going to come soon. I'm excited to give it a try because they have the feature of the, like, you tap the top to mute it. And that's going to be a game changer because I click. You hear it right there?
Yeah.
People either love or hate it. You know, you can go on Reddit and any day you'll see people posting about like he clicks too much, and I get fucking wet when he clicks it.
Who said that?
Huh?
Who's out there saying that?
Oh, there's a couple kids out there saying stuff like that.
And we
I get a lot of very
appreciate
interesting comments.
I get wet when he clicks it. Anything else you want to add to the Elgato conversation? I'm glad you're on board now because I honestly, as soon as I got that PCI one that goes directly into the PC, the HD one, and I was trying to decide what I want to do for the streaming one, I just did the 4K one, the second PCI slot one. Man, I love it. It's just so integrated and it works. And again, I just do game captures and the Stream Deck, which I absolutely, that's the number one thing you turned me on to was the Stream Deck. Absolutely worth it. No matter what you're doing, if any kind of production or even a workflow, like even if you're you're at your job and you're doing like video conferencing, I think it's worth it because there's a lot that you can do from it.
It's funny where it's like I could see the Stream Deck being practical even just for like just your desk setup. Mm-hmm. Like it has features in there that like I feel like could be really beneficial to your day to day, regardless of what you're doing.
Yeah, I agree.
Like especially now with the Hue Light add-on, like I'm gonna use this thing for everything because my computer's on 90% of the time. That's 90. Like I turn it or I put it on sleep when I go to bed, and as soon as I wake up, I turn it on. So it just the Stream Deck I'd say is the most versatile product they have, but I'm fully impressed by all of their lineup.
Yeah, agreed. Definitely go check that stuff out if you are interested in doing any of this stuff. Stream Deck especially, even if you're not doing any of like the production side stuff or streaming side stuff. Like Kevin said, there's a lot of stuff on there that I was looking at that is actually really cool. Like it integrates with like browsers, things like that. So now I have some picks of the week here just because I was browsing the internet and I found some really cool things. I'm sure.
I'm gonna get a water. I can still hear you.
Yeah, no, you're good. Some people brought to. One of them was actually at CES, and I actually missed it, and I don't know if we talked about it, but the first thing is entertainment systems. That's like probably the number one question I get from anybody who's looking for like an entertainment system. This company, Mabel Furniture, actually has some really fucking awesome. What'd you say?
Are you gonna pull it up?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up. I also sent you the link.
I came back. I want to see this.
So. It's all built-in LED strips on their furniture. I think this shit is so sexy, especially with the way that they have the glass, where it's like half.
Oh, that's glass.
Yeah,
I thought that was
glass.
Just like
so like right
out.
here. I don't know if I could zoom in. Let me see if I can try to zoom in.
I don't know. This might be too much for me.
No, dude, it's so legit. It's just making.
It's not working.
Yeah, I know.
Hit F11. Hit F11. There you go. It's a little bit bigger. No.
But yeah, so if you look if you're watching this or if you're listening to this, it's just very. I don't like it. No, I love it. How do you not like it? The glass pieces here, the corner pieces that you see on all the furniture, one it's all illuminated by LED light strips, but then you can see into the cabinet on the left and right where you can put like I could imagine putting like a helmet there or like your video game collectibles, and then they have the different sets on them, but they're pretty affordable for the just the single set pieces for like the TV stand. So if you're looking for a TV stand, I'm actually really into this kind of design. I know Kevin doesn't like it, but I'm into it. So if you're looking for it, obviously this it comes with more furniture pieces, so it's more expensive, but it's about $300, $400, $500 for just the TV stand, and they have different variations.
That's not terrible.
No, especially with you have the LED illumination on it, which is badass, and then I really like the glass on it.
Yeah, but does it integrate to Hue lights?
No, unfortunately, it does not.
You know what I mean? That's a challenge right there.
Standard LEDs, yeah.
Yeah, I personally am not a fan of the glass, and I think you're stupid for being a fan.
I think you can change them out, though.
I'm just kidding, by the way. I don't know.
No, I mean, you're flip-flopper, so
God.
I don't have that much respect for you. You know, I don't really care that much.
Cheeks, I'm never gonna forget what you're saying right now. So
Look,
be very fucking careful
I
with
have
your
strong
words.
convictions. You know,
Okay,
I don't
good.
flip
I'm
flop
gonna
on
remember
anything.
this
You
forever.
can't catch
You
me.
hear me?
You can't catch me flip flop
You
on
hear
anything.
me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna remember this forever.
But
I've grown, and now I realize that Elgato are expensive products, but like you're paying for the convenience of that functionality, similar to Hughes.
yeah,
So I get it. I was wrong.
look, they got a little fireplace one. Legit. I really into their kind of furniture. Also, they also have like bed frame that I'm really into too. I like it. I'm thinking about getting it.
I don't know. The design looks like something that I feel like you would have designed. And
yeah.
yes, I meant that as an insult
Fuck yeah, I know.
to both of you. Both of you.
So, and then the second piece here is they're called Brilliant, a company called Brilliant. So if you do have any kind of smart lighting at home, I'm actually really considering just getting one for my room, and then like if I like it, expanding from there. But these are actual.
So
Yeah, go.
my question to you: what first? How much does which one would you be interested in? If you were
The
just
two
gonna go?
switch. Just because I
The
want
touch slide one.
yeah, the touch slide one. Now
With the
I
two
could
controls.
probably get away with this, just the
But
single
here's-
one for my room.
Oh my god, is it 250 and 350?
Yeah, so they're expensive, but they're complete integration. So if you look at a Control 4 system that you can get at like a Magnolia Best Buy, that's thousands of dollars.
Okay,
So
sure.
If you're
my
taking,
question to you, what does it do? Let's say you walk into your room. What are the buttons going to do? Where's the functionality there? Like,
I'm glad you asked, Kevin. So no, so there's a ton that you could do with this thing. So you can set your routines.
but like,
on it.
I didn't mean what can you do. I said what would you specifically do?
So no, that's the thing. Now that I'm gonna be at home and I have a little bit more focus, I'm gonna start building out my actually utilizing all my Hue lights, really getting all the lighting in order. We're gonna be doing cameras.
I highly recommend getting the Philips Hue Stream Deck thing.
Yeah.
It works real well.
Yeah, so I want to do the Hue lights and then the security cameras, and then eventually I think we might do the Nest, just depending. But I mean, it's only cold, it's not cold that much in the Bay Area, like at least out here. So, but you get the doorbell notifications when people ring the doorbell on them.
Quick question for you, real quick. Can you set your AC unit? Can you set it so that when you just plug it in, it turns on, or do you have to press buttons?
I think I would have to press buttons, which is
that
upsetting.
sucks.
Yeah,
Because I was saying you get a Philips Hue plug. I'm thinking about doing that for the little fan that I have on my desk, plugging in via Philips Hues, and then having it on this Stream Deck so that I can turn it on with a button press.
yeah. I mean,
right on the edge there. I'm right on the edge.
It's badass. I mean, that's what I wish I could like plug in the AC unit we have here in the studio. But like, you can do your smart locks from here. You can do you can answer like the Ring notifications, or you can even just check your cameras on it. You can do the Nest thermostats and the Ecobee thermostats. You can do your lights. You can unlock the doors. Like there's a lot that you can do from it. Play music. In terms of like, if you have a Google speaker, you can like just start the music right there on the thing. Just a lot of integration that you typically get from like thousands and thousands of dollars setups, like something like a Control 4. So yes, they are a little bit more pricey, especially with the switches in particular, or the home controls in particular. But if you're actually looking at it, $299 to start isn't bad at all.
Wow. I just kind of feel like how different is that from using your phone?
A lot more instant. Like a lot more instant. Like it's easy because how many times you walk in your room, you forget to pull out your phone while you're walking into the room, and the light switch is right there, and you're like, I can't use it. Like I can't use it because it's gonna fuck everything up.
I have the Hue dimmer switches.
Yeah, see that's the thing, but it replaces your light switches because obviously someone like me, I have no problem like pulling out the or getting like the dimmer switches, right?
Well, also I have the Google Home Assistant everywhere.
Yeah,
So
you can just
like
turn on the lights.
I literally used my voice for turning on most things, like including my heater because it's connected via the Nest.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
I guess the living room
uh,
or the dining room use a different. It's not using a Nest, but it is also Google Home integrated.
obviously with all this shit, you can overkill it with anything in terms of like you have like 1,000 different ways to turn on like something like the lights. But like I said, I do like the fact that like if there's somebody out there who has heating and AC, you know, it's right there on like the switch as well. You can get the doorbell notifications. I know you can get that
The
on
doorbell
like the
is really
show.
cool.
But you can get that
I
on
feel like
your thing, right?
phone.
Your no. What are they called? The hubs, the Nest hubs.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
obviously there's a billion ways to do this stuff, but I
Yeah.
like the idea of replacing the light switch and like obviously
I like that
people
too,
in the
and,
house
like-
that don't know how to use it. You know, that's always a hassle where it's like, oh, I got to
Sure.
down this app or I got to do this or, you know, I got to figure out this. Where this just simplifies everything to where it's like, you don't have to worry. You know, I don't have to have people, you know, download a bunch of apps to like be able to turn on the lights or whatever. Like they can just go or like a switch that's there, but then sometimes they flip the actual switch, you know?
Yeah.
Because they don't know.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
all of a sudden
I-
that lights out.
You're winning me over with the doorbell, because I have a place where on the other side of this wall right here, on the other side of this wall there's stairs down that go down to the entrance, but like right there's a light switch that would make a great place for the doorbell camera to just run to there and be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that is interesting.
Yeah, I mean,
$300 a bit steep though.
yeah,
A
no,
bit steep.
it is.
But I get what you're saying, where it's in line with some programs that cost a lot more,
way lower.
and then you
Way
have to get
lower.
like an iPad to run it that's mounted onto the wall.
Yeah.
And then you have to worry about wiring it and all this shit.
Mhm. Yeah, it is an expensive install. So when I saw this and I kind of looked around on some YouTube of like reviews and people like using it, I'm pretty impressed with it. Like really impressed with it. So just out there, if you're into it, you can use it actually has an intercom thing too on it, built onto it.
Yeah.
But again, you can do those with the Nests and the Echoes. But again, that's if you want a more integrated like house, like it would be nice to have these. So
Yeah.
just something to think about it.
Have you ever used the intercom system with the Echo?
Yes, when I first got my Echoes, I did. Yeah.
Okay. Every once in a while, like I'll be outside and be like yelling for Paula to give me a poop bag for the dog.
Mm-hmm.
And like she just won't respond, so I'll like grab my phone and be like broadcast, and it does it from all the speakers at once in the house, and I get a response usually then.
Does it always do all the speakers in the house?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I have it set to that.
Okay.
Well,
Because
yeah,
I know on the
yeah,
Echo,
yeah.
it's like drop into bedroom, and then you can.
Oh,
do,
I
like,
see,
you know,
I see.
or
No,
you
yeah,
drop into,
with
like,
this,
specific ones.
as far as I know, I think it just does all of them, which is like it's
That is a little
every
annoying.
room in my house plus the garage. So it's like I'll be standing outside in the backyard and I can hear the house turn into my intercom
Yeah.
of being like, "Hey Paula, can you bring me some
I love that.
poop bags for the dog? Thanks. Sorry, I'm using the intercom system."
You weren't
Don't be
answering.
scared.
Though. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so awesome. Well, let's talk some tech. Samsung has a new hybrid
Isn't that
T.
what we just-
What's up? Well, I mean, we
Isn't that
talked
what
some
we
tech,
just
but
did?
that's like my news segment, you know?
Don't you say let's?
Talk some tech.
You don't say
No,
the
I said,
news?
what tech have you been playing with? You know,
No,
why
that's
I was
earlier.
started with. Yeah, that's earlier. And then I go, let's talk some tech.
For reals?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I hate you.
I also moved my mic back further. I have it set up so I can move it farther away.
Oh, wow. Get the whole setup there. You should start streaming.
So my shot's a little wider for you.
Good
So it's
stuff.
not just a close up of my face.
Why I love that
Yeah.
face. You know what I mean?
I know.
That's all I
Thank
want
you.
to see.
What's up with the news, dude? Samsung's fucking trying some new
hate you
shit
so
with their
much.
TVs.
I hate you so much. Samsung
Why?
has a new, just the you know, you're patronizing me. I don't appreciate
I don't
it.
think so.
No, you are a little bit. Write in. Let us know how patronizing Kevin is. Leave it in the
Remember,
comments down below.
we're not popular yet, so not a lot of people are writing in.
Yeah,
You know,
and we got a question today. Samsung is readying a new TV display technology that combines the immaculate picture of OLED with the brightness and contrast boosting properties of QLED's quantum dot into the new hybrid TV technology. Terrible name called QD-OLED. Terrible naming, which is really surprising for Samsung.
QLED.
No, it's QD-OLED.
QD-LED. OLED? Jesus Christ. That's a fucking terrible name.
I love it. Yeah, no.
Wait, what is it?
QD-OLED.
QD. Okay.
Yeah, no, not great naming. But even more exciting, according to reports from Business Korea, prototypes of the next-gen technology are already being shared with companies like Sony and Panasonic, as well as Samsung Electronics. And new panels could start showing up in TVs as early as 2021. Next year, Samsung has gotten a lot of press the last couple of years for new innovative display technologies like the micro LED. Which I'm a big fan of, but right now it's just not as practical and super expensive the way that they're doing it, especially with the modular panels. But
how expensive would you say it is?
$60K plus, depending on the size.
Oh, that's not good.
No.
Really
it's mainly for commercial use,
especially
because
LED technology is getting cheaper and cheaper. You know what I mean?
Well, it's a completely new LED.
No,
like it's not just an LED.
I understand, right? That's the nano, right?
Yeah, and no, it's the size of a pixel, which is really promising. Which would promise you, the picture of an OLED. It would promise you everything that you would see here.
What does that mean, though, the size of a pixel? Because pixels have different size, right? That's where you get the pixel density.
Yeah, true. I mean, that's just what I heard. You know what I mean?
Oh. I guess you just repeat things. I'm a flip-flopper, and you're just a repeater.
Don't try to turn this around on me, you know?
I have morals. Some observations here.
I have morals, ladies and gentlemen. But essentially...
Up your mom, right? My camera froze in the best moment.
I love it. No, so essentially what they're doing with the technology, it's an OLED LED hybrid, QLED hybrid, where it's basically
you're just throwing letters out now.
No, for the dark, I hate how the story's written. There's a lot of letters. The way that it works is for the contrast in the blacks, it uses OLED panels, and then for the rest of it, it uses QLED lights.
Wait, for the blue,
and then the contrast.
Okay.
Yeah, so for the blacks as well. And then for everything else, it would use that LED or that QLED technology. Interesting, but according to the reports, it would actually make it cheaper. So OLEDs cost per square meter is traditionally $94.91. With this way of doing it, it would be $26.03 for cost per square meter. Significantly cheaper because you're not using an entire OLED panel.
I don't know what that means.
What, meter?
I know what a squared meter is, but it's not. That doesn't make any sense to me. How does this translate to the end user?
So the end user is OLEDs.
Give me numbers I understand.
Are darker, right? They're traditionally darker TV.
I'm not talking about the brightness. I get that aspect. I'm saying the price of it sounds like this will make TVs a third the price.
Yeah, which I'm sure you're not going to see as a consumer. I'm sure it's going to be still pretty expensive, but maybe they're going to go for that mid-range model and try to compete with the OLEDs and undercut them with using both technologies. But it looks like one of their main manufacturing plants in Korea is actually already converted into this panel display manufacturing. It's interesting. I mean, look, we haven't seen any new stuff out of TVs in a while in terms of panel technology.
That's because they nailed it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they're about to nail it more.
Best. We'll see.
I know we will see. We will see, but theoretically, this would be a better display.
Mad? What's up, dude?
No, I'm not. I'm not mad. I'm just excited.
You just love Samsung. You want to sit here and fucking talk about how amazing Samsung is with their nano things that nobody wants to buy. You know what I mean? The nano OLED, LED.
Not what it's called,
LEDs.
But all right.
the little panels that nobody wants because they're too expensive.
Yeah, the micro LED. So again, we haven't seen new TV
Oh,
panel
micro,
technology in a
nano,
while.
I was so close.
So yeah, there's that to look forward to. I'm excited to see what that looks like next year. That's actually really exciting, just because I like very bright TV. You know?
Oh, I get it.
Thanks for adding to it. NVIDIA teases its next generation RTX 3000 GPUs. This has been rumored for quite some time. Main takeaways.
I feel like, sorry, just really quick.
Go.
I feel like the 3000 series, that's coming out pretty fast. Or have we had 2000, the 2080s for longer than I remember?
I think we've had them for a while. Right? It's been at least like 6 years.
Has it?
Yeah.
6?
Right?
When did RTX get added? That must be like 3 years old. Maybe 2. Right? That's not that old.
Let me see. Look. Vant.
It's okay, I'll just wait.
Vent. Come on, let's stare at the camera.
Like a fan would. No, fans don't vent; they blow. I'm looking at the different configurations for the multi-mount. I can't believe how much weight this thing can carry, and they have what is called the L mount and S mount. Well, no, the Flex Arm S. And I think I'm using both of them right now.
No, sorry. You're 100% right. That is really fast. It's only been a couple years.
Right? The 20 is new-ish.
Yeah, it's only been a couple years.
Yeah, and it's wild that it's coming out now. Now, are there any rumors on what the 30 is going to bring? Because, like, that seems like a substantial jump. Because I remember the 1080 being a big deal. And then the 2080, right? 2080, is that right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that came with the RTX, and like that was the revolutionary thing where it's like, dude, it's gonna have ray tracing, and that shit's gonna blow your brain up, and it did. People are super excited. But that being said, it doesn't seem like it's standard. It doesn't seem like everyone has RTX, so it's weird that we're already moving to the 3080.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what it will bring. From what I've seen, there hasn't been a ton of rumors on what it's going to bring to the
I heard it
table.
tracks your eyes and shoot lasers right into your brain.
I'm for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I always want the lasers.
But it is going to take up 4 PCI slots.
What? What the fuck?
Yeah.
4?
Yeah.
Bro, like, most computers come with, like, I want to say, and I'm being fucking generous here, 6 PCI slots.
3,
right?
sorry. 3 PCI slots, sorry.
Okay, yeah, but still,
that's still a lot.
I feel like a decent amount of computers, mid-tier, well, I guess if you're buying a 3080 right now, you probably have better than mid-tier, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that being said, like, I feel like 4 PCI lanes or PCI Express or whatever, like, 3.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying, sorry, I meant to say 4. 4 is not an outrageous number. Like, if I open up a computer and I have 4 slots, like, I know that with the XL motherboards, you can have up to 10 PCI slots. But
it's
3 is a
money.
lot.
Yeah, it is a lot of space that will be taken up. It's also moving toward the 12-pin power connection versus the 8-pin. So it is going to be slimmer, but not slimmer.
Ooh. Well, I mean, most power supplies have enough, so I don't know if that's going to be a problem where you're like, oh, I'm running out of power, like inputs, or outputs.
Yeah. Outputs.
But yeah, that's I'm kind of shocked that it has 3, like that it requires 3 PCI Express, because like I find in most of the computers that I have put together, I don't know that I'd have 3 slots next to each other.
Yeah, that are that like readily available.
Yeah, because they'll have, the little the small PCI, the X12 or something, the one that's only like this big.
Mm-hmm.
And like that's great. I'll plug a Wi-Fi card into that or like a USB 2.0. But like I don't know that, like I feel like now you have to be a little bit more careful when you're buying a motherboard because that's a lot of options.
Yeah.
Or, like that takes up a lot of slots.
Yeah, especially if you're someone like me that has two Elgatos plugged in. Like that, getting that last Elgato in there was a pain in the ass. But like it happened. But like I'm all like maxed out.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see what it's gonna bring. I don't know, but it looks like that announcement's gonna be coming soon. That is super soon though. 2 years on the 2000s, which is interesting.
2080s.
2080s. Well, no, not just the 2080s. The 2000 line altogether.
Yeah, you're right. My bad.
Yeah, no, that's all right.
Chill out, bro.
Amazon goes. Amazon goes cashierless tech may come to Whole Foods as soon as next year. Amazon may be looking.
Fuck, man, that sucks if you work at Whole Foods.
Big bummer. I'm sure all this is really the coronavirus and everything is really expedited this. I
don't know. I feel like this has been their plan. Like they've been moving forward on the Go stuff. You know, like they're opening up. Well, they were gonna open up 2 more Go stores in San Francisco.
There's been union talks too, at least among Whole Foods.
For Whole Foods?
Yeah.
They better fucking talk quick.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing where I think that's why
I'm gonna get more water. I'm thirsty.
Yeah, it's all good. They did a bunch of protests and walkouts and everything like that with Whole Foods because if you remember when coronavirus happened, they didn't actually give you sick time. They said you can borrow vacation hours and sick time from other people if you get sick. Yeah, that was their big thing. So that pissed off a bunch of Whole Foods workers because they didn't get any additional like sick time or vacation hours. They were basically told you have to use your vacation hours, and if you don't have vacation hours, then you can borrow it from another person. So then it's like, hey Kevin, can I get 8 of your vacation hours? Or
Jesus, look at how much wood
16?
Dust I have on me.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
It's
dandruff. Actually.
I literally stopped.
He's embarrassed.
I stopped what I was doing. What?
Yeah, I said it's dandruff. Actually, he's embarrassed about it.
No, I was working on Paul's closet, and you were texting me like, "Oh, it's 15 minutes later than you said. What's happening?"
That's not what I said at all.
Oh my God!
We're recording this so goddamn.
Don't drunkenly agree to do a show with your friend. All right, that's all I'm saying.
Fuck you.
I'm kidding. This is a blast. I love this show.
I know I do. I do too. Amazon. Sorry, you got me all off track. So yeah, essentially, hold on. Go convenience stores to Whole Foods supermarkets as early as next year. The New York Post reports Amazon may start implementing the tech in Whole Foods sometime during the second quarter of 2021, according to the New York Post's source. The technology, which is currently available in more than 20 Amazon Go convenience stores locations, use camera sensors and computer vision to let customers walk through the store with groceries in hand and avoid cashier checkout lines. What's really interesting about this too is how is that going to work in a very big space like Whole Foods and a building that wasn't like really designed for that kind of technology.
Well, you have to imagine that like they're gonna have to have cashier options because there's like a group of people that like will not understand and are just gonna be like, I don't know, I don't have an Amazon account.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
There's some same people who are like, it's hard to get to wear a mask, so I can't imagine getting them to download
on like
an app.
a more real sense, it's the older people that are just like, I'm just coming here to buy milk.
Yeah.
I mean, there is gonna be a couple of those kids that are like, I don't want Amazon knowing all my business, and it's like, just you walked in the store, dude. There's cameras everywhere, the computers, Like, don't shop here.
Whole Foods is so expensive too, man. So nice though.
But like the cheese, they have some of the world's best cheese.
Yeah.
The truffle Gouda cheese is so good.
All their selections are like out of this world, but it's like so expensive.
If you ever come to my house as a guest, I'll make you a cheese plate that's
out of this world.
I mean, it's spectacular.
I'm just saying I've been to your house as a guest,
Right. It's usually because you want me to cut something for you.
It's not true. Invite me over. I'm not going to invite myself over.
That's what happened last time, remember? Oh, hey, Kevin, can I come over so that you can cut this piece of metal for me? It's like, yeah, sure.
I had shit.
I want to hang out, but I'll just cut the piece of metal and then you can leave.
Fuck you. You never hit me up. Only hit me up for discounts.
All the time. Also, you're a sick boy. I can't be around you.
So yeah, that is terrifying. That sucks to be a Whole Foods employee at the moment. And this last piece, Elon Musk teases working Neuralink device reveal of on August 28th. Elon Musk has revealed more details about its promised development update from Neuralink, the brain-computer interface designed to help folks with severe brain injuries. Musk said the company will show a working Neuralink device during a live webcast on Friday, August 28th at 3 p.m. Last summer, Neuralink showed off its progress in a detailed launch event. A sewing machine robot would plant thread-like electrodes deep into the human brain, which would connect to a pod worn behind the ear that could then transmit brain signals over Bluetooth, allowing subjects to control the computer or have their brain activity monitored. Neuralink said it first aims to help amputees.
Put a chip in me?
Yeah, I mean, they're going to do a lot more than that. Amputees or restore the ability to see, talk, and listen. While the company hasn't announced any human testing, it has been tried on primates, with Musk saying a monkey has been able to control a computer with its brain. That is terrifying. That is a terrifying sentence.
Does that really count if he's just freaking out and it's doing things?
It takes over. That's going to be the end.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can't imagine the monkey understands that he's controlling it.
But the fact that he was able to control it,
But
it's a big
did
deal.
he, or was it like if you put a monkey in a car that's moving and you're like, there's the steering wheel, does that count as him driving?
Well, if he's like steering it, if he's just like kind of like fucking with it, but like if he's like actually like steering it, I feel like he's learned that he's.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
it does.
I guarantee you, the monkey wasn't able to open up Chrome. You know what I mean?
I wonder what it did. Now, this is a better question. They need a human
the mouse
subject.
probably just moved around crazy, like, and they're like, he's doing it.
And it's
like, but is he?
They need a human subject, Kevin. That could be you. You could be
Oh
the
yeah,
first
no,
human subject.
100%.
Yeah, well,
100%. Now here's
blind
the
you.
only problem.
And then see if it works.
Yeah, I'm sure that it will.
That's insane.
What? Like, how cool would it be right now if I'm just looking at you, just controlling your computer?
I don't like that,
You know?
actually. I don't want
I
any
love
part of
that.
that. I don't want any part of that.
I love that. One of my eyes is just looking through your webcam.
Not even your eyes, your brain. How would they even look? That's what's interesting.
Nobody knows.
How they even look.
It's like when you use your imagination, when you close your eyes and you're like, oh, look, the red ball is floating. That's like another screen.
What if it's clearer than your imagination? It's got to be clearer than your imagination.
Yeah, you have to imagine. You have to imagine that it is. So my only issue with this story is that that Elon kid, he says a lot of things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where are my solar panel tiles that he said that will be here like fucking 3 years ago?
In the fleet of 20,000
Where
self-driving
is my
taxis.
automatic cars that were supposed to be driving themselves already by this year? What he said. That's what he said.
Yeah, 20,000.
Where's Starlink?
I mean,
He says a lot of things. He got us Teslas. That's pretty cool. We have because of him, electric vehicles is really a popular thing.
Yeah.
And that's an achievement. But what have you done for me lately?
SpaceX. He launched a rocket into the sky and brought it back down and
cool.
landed it.
That's cool.
That's something.
Yeah, they
that was
landed
not
it.
too long ago.
Okay, but we're not at Mars yet. You know what I mean? And he keeps saying well, fucking, we've been at Mars in 5 years, and it's like, that's what you said about the solar panel tiles.
Well, look,
Where
I'm
are they?
sure that he has a lot on his plate. We'll see.
Solar
but here's the
City
thing.
has also been pretty successful.
We're
too.
getting a demonstration, in a couple days. What is that? 2 days? We're getting a demonstration. And also, I really think this is really fucking cool. That could help a lot of people.
I
So
think
that's
it's
an
really
important
cool,
thing. And I feel like you're just against, that helping those
no.
people.
It's
That's
one
what
of
it
those
sounds
things that I'm more trepidatious now because he says
So many things.
he's close to so many things, and if you don't question him, then you're an idiot. Do you want to be an idiot?
Yes.
Because he laughs at you behind your back. I've seen it.
I mean, the tunnels were getting dug too for that transportation thing he was working on, and then the state put a stop to it. So it's not
They
his
also
fault.
put a stop to the city, the testing his cars, the Tesla automatic thing, right?
Yeah. So
Oh, wait,
there's
that was
speed
Uber.
bumps. I'm sure there's a lot involved in this, all right?
I know, but just stop saying that it's right around the corner is all I'm saying.
I didn't
Like,
say
there's
that.
a bunch of
I didn't
people.
say that at all.
No, not you, you moron. Elon. I'm talking to Elon. Let him, and I get it. Your company is worth an obscene amount of money right now because you're being so bold, and it's paying off. They forced a lot of people to work during the initial stay-at-home stuff.
Yeah.
You hear about this?
No.
Right
I don't know
over
why
here
I
in
said
Fremont.
yeah.
Huh?
I don't know why I said yeah, but no.
Oh, in Fremont, they that's where one of the Tesla companies are, right? The manufacturer.
Yeah, the main factory.
Yeah. They didn't stop for any of this COVID stuff.
They did
They
for a
kept
little
working.
bit. They did
No.
for a little. No, they did for a little bit.
No, they didn't, dude. Look it up. They didn't. They were told to stop, and they're like, "Oh shit, there's been a little bit of an outburst of COVID here," and they kept working. And it's like they have already sold these cars. I understand that they can't stop because like nobody wants, or Tesla doesn't want the people being like, "Hey, I bought a car 2 years ago that was supposed to be done now, and it's not." You know what I mean? Like that's a bad thing. Especially when they're like, selling the Cybertruck pre-sales so they can boost numbers and stuff. It's impressive stuff. It's impressive stuff. They kept everything going. Out of all the car manufacturers, they're the only ones that didn't show loss during this last quarter, right?
Yeah.
You saying yeah, or you know that for a fact?
Know that for a fact.
All right, cool.
Well, they're the only last growing like American like car company too.
Why you've leaned over to the right too much again?
Right, I did. I'm sorry.
There you go. There you go.
Real quick, one question. Kevin, which one do you want to do? 1, 2, 3, 4.
2.
2.
So we have our first listener question.
No, it's not a
Thank
first.
you,
not a
Josh.
First.
Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to make a big deal for Josh, all right? I want him to feel good. Sometimes you tell him it's your first. Sometimes, he doesn't know. He never finds out.
I don't like this analogy.
You just tell him it's your first and he feels good about it.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, what a good question I gave him for his first.
Yeah.
Don't take this away from Josh.
I feel like you're talking about something else, but all right, let's go. Josh, do you know how to say his last name?
Dunick.
Dunick. I was going to say Doink. But I don't
It could be Doink.
Josh
It could be Doink.
Josh Doink writes in. If you were given one standard regulation size shopping cart, 5 bungees, and 2 minutes to grab as much as you wanted from Best Buy, what would you go for? Yeah, he said he added if you want to make it more difficult, it's the day after Black Friday and it's been wiped. The most popular stuff's been wiped out. But I just like the first part.
Can I then return the products for store credit later?
No.
I just get what I get?
You just get what you get.
Oh, man, I'm cleaning fucking house at the Hue, in the Hue section. And the Google Home section.
I mean, I feel like
house.
If there's one person for this challenge, it's you. I mean, you got 5 bungees, I feel like you'd really, really be able to make it work.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm probably wrapping TVs on the side, and I don't really care what TVs. In fact, if there's something that's flatter and bigger in a box than a TV, I might go for that so that I can use that to hold in more things. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting 2 TVs on each side, elevated, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that the cart now goes 2 feet higher so that I could put more Hue lights in there.
Well, you got bungees too. So then you can actually, because my thought process was you could stack it above cart length and then you just take the bungees and you wrap it.
I don't think you understand what I'm saying.
No, I do. You said it's higher than the cart.
So this is the cart, right?
Yeah.
I've put the TV like this and then another one on the other side.
Yeah.
Now I can fill it up higher.
Yeah, you could fill it up higher anyway. With the
What do you mean?
bungees. You can use the bungees and then you can fill it up that high.
How are the bungees keeping it in?
Because it's just like a truck, right? If you overfill a truck and you have bungees, it will keep it in place.
But you need like a tarp or something.
No.
You don't just put, I mean, yeah, you got to have a big thing to put on top of it, and then you use the bungees to hold it down.
So you put a TV on top.
Okay.
Wrap
All right.
those
I'll put a
bitches
TV
around,
on
you know
top
what I
too.
mean? No, that's a very Kevin Coelho answer, having the two TVs on the side. That's fucking brilliant. I must say.
Thank you.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. But so you go
But I
clean
mean,
out the
for
hue
sure,
section.
like the thing that I'm clearing out the most is the TV. So I have 5 minutes to do this.
Yeah.
No, 2 minutes. Oh shit, 2 minutes is not a lot of time.
Yeah, it's not a lot of time to wrap TVs.
Fortunately, the Nest aisle right next to the Hue aisle usually.
Yeah. I don't know if
Okay,
you were
well,
going
there
somewhere
was a
with that.
long silence there where I thought you were going to be like, well, let me think. Sometimes they're 2 aisles away. And it's like, yeah, sometimes they are 2 aisles away. You're right. I'm sorry.
I thought you were
Cheeks.
stopping because you were going to say something else. No, I would go
No.
straight for the smart home stuff, and then I'd head over to phones. I grab a couple of those bitches. You know what I mean? Throw a couple phones in there. I'm not really too concerned.
Now, are you grabbing a couple phones for the resale value?
Yeah, sure. Or
You going
just
on
to try it out.
Craigslist?
You know what I mean? But yeah, you could resell it, right?
Okay, so well
If we're allowed
that
to
changes
resell
some
it.
things because then it does become maybe I go straight to the iPhone aisle and just clean up what they got.
Laptops.
'Cause-
That whole bottom is going to be laptops. Bottom of the cart is going to be MacBooks. It's going to be like really high-end gaming PCs.
But I think that we should take the sales part out because really, at
Sure,
heart,
I
what
would
this
still grab a
should
couple
be-
phones.
You would
Presents.
just to play with them.
Yeah, or play with them or presents, you know?
Sure.
Is
sure.
this after
But you
the
have
full
2
tubes out?
This is a really well written question, Josh. And for our first question, it's a big one. You know what I mean? Like, ooh, we're gonna be thinking about this for a while. The 2 minutes I feel like is an interesting factor of like that is not a lot of time. 120 seconds go by fast. Like attaching the TVs to the side of the
You
cart.
can't do TVs. I feel like you just cannot do TVs.
You could do a TV.
I mean, that's one of the only things you're getting, though. You know?
That's the choice, though.
Yeah, no. No, because
I
look,
think that we should pretend we can't resell anything.
Okay,
because
that's
otherwise, then it is like we're just sitting there thinking, what's the smallest, most expensive thing?
No, even
And
with that.
to me,
But yeah, I agree with you. Let's
Yeah.
knock out the
like
resale.
this should be a fantasy of like just what if we could go into Best Buy. We have 2 minutes to grab the most important things to us. What are we getting? Because like I'm not gonna lie, and this is kind of a shocker, but I kind of feel like the Mavic, the DJ, what is it called? What's the name of the brand of
Mavic.
the JDI?
Or no, DJI, sorry.
DJI, yeah. DJI or DJI?
DJI. But it's called,
DJ.
people just say DJI, right?
I don't know.
Uh-huh.
The drone. The Wait, your screen
Yeah,
popped
DJI.
in and out.
DJI.
G. It's a G.
J.
It's a J.
J.
You keep saying G.
But that's how it's pronounced. DJI.
DJI.
No, the J is silent and you replace it with the G sound.
I fucking hate you. I honestly like. I think that like, given the 2 minutes, I think that I'd be able to get as many lights as possible. A couple of the Nest things, because I'm at a point where it's like, do I need more Nest products? I have virtually every single thing
Yes.
that I want.
You always need more Nest products. Being
But,
you,
I
you
mean,
buy,
I
you grab
don't.
8 more fucking Google Max hubs, and you're like,
And
oh,
I still
have so many Google
I
Max
still
hubs.
have my Max hub right there and my regular hub. I have 2 hubs right
but then
there.
you don't go for the
But
security
here's
shit.
the thing. I need more lights. The lights for sure are the thing that it's like how like the more lights I have, the more places I can put them.
Yeah.
So I don't know that I go for the Nest section because I have everything I need. So I don't think that like I'm like legitimately right now. If someone was like, "Hey man, here's a thing of Nest products. What do you want? It's like, I don't know. I'm maxed out right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. You
Yeah.
really have, you went hard. Like when you
I went real hard.
Yeah, you went
I
real
went real
hard with
hard.
the Nest stuff.
I'm chafing. I went so hard.
Yeah. Yeah, it happens, man. You got to slow down.
But with hue lights, I need more of them. I want more of them. Put them straight into my blood vein, you know?
Yeah.
Blood vein.
No, that's my
way.
thought. You go straight to the smart like lighting section. You tilt the cart. You take your arm and you do that. That's like what? That's gonna take
waste
like
any space.
15 seconds.
Don't waste any space with like the what are they called? The white ones, you know?
Oh yeah, you know you do this.
Maybe
you
get white ambiance.
You take your arm,
get the white ambiance,
and then you hit the white section and you go over.
Whoop.
And then
Sorry. Maybe if you're feeling bored, get a couple of the nano leaves. You know, throw them in there too. Why not?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Entire lighting section in there, right? You go over to phones. You grab a bunch of dope phones. Hopefully the full 2's out by then. You grab like 1 or 2 of those because those are cool. You know, it's there. Grab a couple laptops. The whole bottom is going to be filled with laptops. Or gift cards off limits.
Yeah, gift cards are off. Think about how long it takes to activate a gift card.
Then, yeah, well, that's at checkout, right?
Yeah, but like, you can't just get an empty gift card and be like, I got 6 of these and they're each have $500 because that's the limit.
Throw a drone in there. Throw an A7 III in there.
Huh?
You know,
A7 III, huh?
Yeah. What? Not a fan?
No, nothing.
Maybe
No,
I would go crazy with cameras. I'd throw a couple cameras in there. I can always use another camera. Then, but a lot of HDMI coins. You know what I mean? Getting the diamonds, the cinnamon. Just a couple, just to have them. You know?
Yeah, but like you're covering too much surface.
You could do that in 2 minutes. Do I have a buddy?
What, you can't grab a buddy. It's just you.
I could do that.
I legitimately think that like you'd probably be able to hit the hue section on your way there. Like, and hopefully you know the store. That way you can have it mentally planned out. Because like I'm doing which store is this? This is the Colma store for me in my mind that I'm running through. Because like I would definitely go, and it's a shame because if I had a little bit more time, I would go to the movie section and try to see how many of the 4K Marvel movies I could grab because like that's
yeah
something I don't want to buy because I already own so many different versions of them.
No, see, in my mind, this is my store, so I know it really well. Actually, you go to the lighting section, you knock out that first, go straight to the back, laptops, cameras, drones, everything back there, and you just throw it in. Be real quick. And then you hit the HDMIs on your way out, you know?
You're not trying to get any sort of appliance? There's no appliance that you're like, oh, I do want a Roomba S9 Plus.
That's the thing, yeah, a sous vide or a Roomba, Dyson fans. Yeah, there's a lot of good ones.
The sous vides, not that expensive. Dyson fans,
but you're
fucking
there.
If
you're in appliances, you're gonna grab a sous vide. You know, or at least for me, like I'm there.
I mean, here's the thing. Personally, I understand the importance of having multiple sous vides. Where it's like, I love my steak rare, but everyone else is like, oh, I'd like it medium rare. It's like, great. So now I have to set. I either have 2 or I have to deal with a medium rare steak. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that's no good.
But like. The 2 minutes, again, 2 minutes. It goes by so fast. You're not gonna get everything you want.
I've seen me move around that store. You know, I feel like I could do it in 2 minutes.
How much?
The key is going straight to the back.
Huh?
The key is going straight to the back, unless we're putting everything out on the floor. You know,
but
like how's this set up?
The back's the laptops. Is that what you're saying? The back's
laptops, drones, some appliance stuff, like a lot. There's some gaming shit back there. There's a lot of stuff.
Do they still? Are you hitting the games at all? Because
drones. Not really. No.
Do they still sell the DJI mask thing that lets you see the drone's perspective?
No.
That's not a thing anymore?
No. It's been long gone.
For reals?
Yeah.
I'm gonna check it out.
Mask.
Best Buy.
I've never seen this before.
So you don't know what I'm talking about. And you just said that's long gone when you were like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Kevin, I've worked at Best Buy for 4 years. Not one time has someone ever fucking come up to me and like, you got that DJI mask? Not one time.
I believe you.
I see hundreds of people a day. You know?
Which drone are you getting? Mavic Air 2?
I go the biggest, baddest one. So Mavic. Not
The Phantom?
Air. Yeah. I think
Or are you
Phantom.
going Mavic Pro? Or
No,
Mavic 2
it's
Pro?
It's the 2 Pro. Yeah, the 2 Pro.
What's the difference with the Mavic 2 Pro and the Mavic 2 Zoom?
Gonna be honest, not the drone guy. It's more expensive though.
It looks like I'm
throwing that bitch
the
in there.
Pro is the most expensive one. But the Phantom is, I think, the most expensive one. You know the Phantom?
Yeah, I know the Phantom, but isn't the Phantom discontinued?
Yeah, I'm not seeing the helmet anymore.
Yeah, or at all. You know.
Well, yeah. So, well, I mean, I'm sure we could find it somewhere.
Yeah, I think that's the only ground you can really cover. I don't think I would be able to make it to appliances.
No,
That's the issue.
not in 2 minutes.
Dysons would be nice though, like doing the Dysons and then the.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I honestly, like, the most important thing would for sure be the hue lights, and then after that,
Oh, the streaming. Yeah, like I said, cameras and the streaming stuff is like, they could like PC parts.
All right, so
PC
okay,
parts.
all right. Now you got me, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I need me some more Nest cameras, and they're expensive as shit. God, it breaks my heart that I missed that like weird thing that Home Depot had going on where they were selling Nest cameras for $70.
Yeah, that's fucking wild.
$70
I don't know what that was about.
for the Nest ID. That's a $240 camera.
Yeah,
I was so
ridiculous.
upset I missed it.
Completely. But yeah,
Yeah,
PC
no,
parts. You can
that's
do a bunch of shit.
I'm real proud of you right now. Like you pull that out of your ass. It's like
I just thought about it, but you do all the straight. You go and you do all that. I think, like I said, I'd load up on cameras. A lot of cameras.
Yeah.
Multiple. Bummer. A lot of Best Buy's cool shit isn't even in store too. So you wouldn't even be able to get a lot of shit. You know.
I mean, you'd still have a pretty happy day.
Oh yeah, no, it'd be a fucking awesome day anyway.
Yeah, you'd be like, oh, this is how I wanted to live my life. You know.
Yeah, that's what it was meant for. Well,
it's too bad this shit isn't real. You know what I mean? Like, come on, guys.
I've seen it. I mean, you got to be real sick, but like I've seen it.
Okay, so they're called DJI goggles for racing edition.
Racing? What are you racing?
Drones. Cheeks, people race these drones at like 60 miles per hour.
Sounds dangerous. I don't like that.
What? In what way does it sound dangerous? You're not on the fucking drone.
Nah, I mean, you know, the what's it called? Shrapnel, you know? You gotta be careful there.
You can't hear that?
No. Hold on, sorry. Well,
So
Kevin.
It looks like the racing combo is $700.
It looks like they're discontinued, no?
Yeah, they're out of stock.
Yeah. Well, out of stock or discontinued, those different things.
I don't know.
Fucking idiot.
I'm not an expert in these things. Hold on. That's just one option. I'm gonna go through all three of them.
No, it looks like they're still there. Anyway, Kevin, you have anything else to add today? Perfect. Thank you for joining me as always, Kevin. It's always a lot of fun. We recorded this real late. I apologize. Also ran a lot longer than we usually do. But if you have a question for the show, send it in to techfeverpodcast@gmail.com. Go ahead and comment down below, like the video, like and subscribe and rate on the podcast services. We are available there as well. If you want us in your ear holes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, let me in that little hole, you know what I'm saying?
I don't like this one bit.
What? I said what you said. Click that link, check this link out that I just sent you. You tell me you don't want to put that on your fucking face?
No, I do not.
That looks so cool.
No, it's scary.
That's not scary, show the kids.
There you go. There we go. Now we are looking at those DJI
That's the
goggles.
coolest fucking thing ever.
I don't like the spikes.
Me wearing that.
Why are the spikes
Controlling
there?
a drone. What?
Why are the spikes there?
Antennas?
Nah, those are some thick antennas.
Yeah. These things have like a scroll down a little bit more. There's like a picture of a dude wearing it, and he looks he looks stupid, but I think that's more his fault than anything. You see that shot?
No, there's
Wait,
no.
you're on a different site. Why is your website all black?
There's no person.
Well, yeah, I think you're on a different site.
No, I clicked on the link that you sent me. Anyway, Kevin.
Hold on, I'm sending you a new link. Hold on, I'm sending you a
So
new
ridiculous.
shot. You're not doing anything right now. Shot. Open that one.
I was just trying to end the
Just open
show.
it. And you'll end it when it's done.
Turn it off. I don't like it.
Scroll
I'm
down.
scared.
Scroll down. Scroll down. There it is.
He looks like a fucking idiot.
He doesn't. You're being really mean, alright?
100%.
I want one of these.
This is so dumb.
It would be Hue lights, then fucking Nest cams, then this fucking thing. And that's it, I'm done. At that point, they'll be like, sir, you have 30 seconds left. I'll be like, I don't need them. Oh, let me get some HDMIs for my fucking friend. You're gonna be really excited. Switch it back. Thank you for joining us today on Tech Fever. I'm outroing for Mike because he's having some problems with the laughing.
You can follow Kevin at Kind of Funny Kevin on Twitter. You can follow all his work over at youtube.com/Kind of Funny, and you can watch screencasts, which fucking post sometime
Not
during the
happening
week.
this week.
Not happening this week. Okay, so sometimes it doesn't post, sometimes it does. Fucking who knows whatever's going on over there. That's great.
Wednesdays, I don't know.
You can follow me at Cheeks_Junior on Twitter. Stay up to date if we need to postpone a show or any updates, or if we're asking for any questions or information there. Go ahead and follow me there. Get any kind of updates. Kevin, thank you for joining me. I was going to say Tumble, thank you for joining me, but he's not here. And until next time.
I got the fever.
No, we got the fever. And you didn't do it with your fucking stupid voice. And I thought you were going to do it with your fucking stupid voice.
We have the fever.